I just felt this need to talk about or to consult with spirit about this vision I saw, right? Not even a vision, it's more so just something dropped in my spirit, in which I'm seeing these people around the table, and it's pretty lighthearted, for the most part, until your name pops up. And then when your name pops up, everything just changes. Like the energy in the room just changes, and they have to talk about you. And it's not necessarily bad, and it's not necessarily good. It's more so they're talking about you dipping off. How you're just happy. You're like you're out, you dipped, you're free, and you're moving on from a situation that they may have caused or been a part of in some type of way. But they're talking about you, and it's relentless. Like, it's heavy on them, and they don't like what they're seeing. Like, they're stalking your social media. Was it Four of Wands? Like, literally around the table talking about you. And like the person who's like actually doing the most of the talking, or who brought you up, doesn't really have like bad intentions towards you or bad feelings towards you. It's more so they just brought you up, just, happenstance, nothing like malicious. But the people that they're talking to you about don't fuck with you. Like, they do not like you. And they've been doing some crazy shit behind your back, possibly like messing with your food in some type of way, or just doing dumb shit, right? Immature things behind your back. And so they're listening to this person talking, and they're like, they got that fake mask on to like, oh, haha, oh yeah, that person, oh, haha. But in their heart and in their mind, they're like seething, like they're just pissed off that you're like, it's good news about you. It's good news. It's good things. And they don't like that. They really don't. And they're pissed. They're freaking pissed that you're moving on to bigger and better things. You're moving on. And they're not happy about your new beginnings that they know for a fact is on the horizon. So, and then the tower, like, you're breaking free, and it's because something happened that totally rocked a situation. It totally flipped the situation, and everyone's trying to escape, but everyone is not going to be able to escape. You can't escape karma. Like, whatever you put out there, you're going to get it back tenfold. So be careful how you treat people. Be careful what you do to people. Make sure that everything that you do it with a pure heart and a good mind, because this tower is coming in, and it's gonna rock shit. And you're free. You're like, you've been dipped. You already knew it was coming. And they're pissed. They're so freaking pissed. Word is coming in. You might have a new job coming through, or a new job opportunity, or just a new opportunity, period. Like, there's a message coming through. And it's because you were strong and you did not falter. You did not, you know, um, change it up. You stood on your principle, right? You stood on your principle, and you were strong. You delivered a word, or a message, or a letter, or an email, or something. Something went through, either from you or from somebody else, and they got word of it, and they're recognizing that you're standing on business. You're not playing at all. You're not. Whatever they did behind your back is going to be revealed. There's no escaping it. Like I said before, karma comes for everyone, good or bad. If you do good, good things come back. if you're doing shitty things to people and creating mess, it's going to come back to you. So whatever was done behind your back, and then you have this, right? The Page of Cups. So when I'm seeing this, even though it's not necessarily what the Page of Cups means, but what I'm seeing is that you're going to be able to see your enemies get devoured. Like, they thought that you were with them in the Shark Tank. They thought, and they thought wrong, because you were already outside observing everything. You were observant about whatever was taking place, and you saw it. You saw everything that you needed to see. And now you're going to see your enemies be handled, because spirit ain't playing. Spirit ain't playing. The divine ain't playing. They messed with the wrong one. Or as I like to say, they picked the right one at the wrong time. All right? Because whatever you did, whatever you said, oh shit, it's about to hit the fan, y'all. God damn, I feel sorry for them, honestly. Like, you know that saying, Lord, have mercy? Have mercy. Lord, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. That's like literally this is what happened. They really did not know. They're going to go into hermit mode. They're going to try to like avoid this shit. They really are. And on the flip side, you're at peace. You're at peace. You're okay being the loner. Like, you might be a popular loner. Like, you like being to yourself. You're okay being to yourself and alone. But people always want to be around you for the star right underneath. People like to be around you. Like, I don't know if y'all heard of or y'all know about the tarot reader. She's on YouTube, and her name is Popular Loner, and she's an Aquarius. So that's super funny that the star popped out on the bottom with the hermit, because you're okay being to yourself and being alone. Like, you stand in your power when you're by yourself. You actually do better when you're by yourself. You're able to get more accomplished. And they don't like that about you, because they realize that they can't isolate you. You can't isolate a loner. It, you can't do that. So all their tactics that they try to do to basically, put you in a bind, or make you feel alone, or make you feel isolated, or make you feel like nobody was supporting you or nobody is with you, all that shit didn't work, because you're totally fine to yourself. And now they are going to experience all of what they were trying to do to you and try to make you feel. And maybe you did feel alone. Maybe you did feel isolated and like nobody was backing you up, and you had to do this on your own. But guess what? Spirit made sure that you were by yourself so that you could get the information and the guidance that you needed in order to defeat this energy. You had to be by yourself. You had to stay in a meditative state, right? To receive the guidance on how to move forward. You are a star. There's a reason why people love to be around you, and they enjoy your presence, and they want you around. It's because you bring a light in the darkness. Hello. People walking past like, what is she talking about with these cards? You bring a light to the darkness. Remember, stars shine the brightest, right? Planets shine too, right? They hold light, and we can see certain planets, especially if they're big enough. Venus, Jupiter, Mars is super bright, right? Because it's closer, all these things. We can see those things, right? Stars are so damn bright that they can be seen no matter how big or small they are. No matter how far away they are, we can still see them. There's no hiding a star. There's no hiding you. They could not keep you contained. They cannot control that energy, right? And remember, the star card represents the Aquarius. Aquarius is the polarity of Leo. So both are stars. And it's interesting that, that's coming up when we have the strength card. So that means a Leo may be involved, or maybe it's just a reminder to you to be strong, to be courageous, not to withhold yourself or stop yourself from being who you truly are. You were meant to shine. You were meant to be seen. You were meant for great things. And whoever these people were, or whatever energy they were throwing at you, it was to stop you from shining. You cannot stop a star from shining. The only thing that can stop a star from shining is itself, and that's only when it explodes, right? A supernova, right? That's the only time it's when the star dies. It becomes a dwarf star. Ooh. So it's definitely something probably at work. We have the emperor. So something either at work dealing with the boss or a father figure. Okay. So who is this emperor, and what's going on for the collective when it comes to this emperor? And most definitely, oh, death. So there's a transformation happening. You may be losing a job, or someone around you is about to lose their job. Or there may be a change in how or where you are working. Like maybe they're saying, okay, you need to work remotely, or you need to go to this different department, or a transfer out, or whatever it is. There's a major change happening in which an ending is happening. So it may be a death of a father figure, like an actual death, or it may be just a simply an ending to an oppressive energy in your life. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, something good is coming through. Something good is coming through. There's a change taking place. Okay? There is a change taking place, and it's spinning in your favor. These two also popped forward. We have justice. Justice is going to be met out, and the hangman. So whatever was stagnant in your life, whatever was causing stagnation within your life is going to end. Justice is going to take place. You may be going to court proceedings, or having to deal with signing papers, or having your attorney read over papers for you, which is great because the Mercury retrograde is over. We're in the post um, season of that retrograde, but in a few days that will be done completely, and we will be fully in that direct station of Mercury. So it's a good time to have your lawyers review any paperwork that you're being asked to sign, or anything like that. But most importantly, stagnation is ending for you in a particular situation that is happening in your life, most likely in your job, or between you and a father figure. um yes, and fortune is on your side. Good luck is on your side. The endings are actually, well, always endings always indicate that beginnings are happening, right? New beginnings are happening. You most likely will be independent at this time. You most likely will be starting your own business venture, or your own business, or starting to work somewhere else where you feel um, free. You don't feel oppressed, and like your job is just sucking the life out of you, and just it just right, you're free now. After this, whatever this that needs to take place, like I said, it may be a court proceedings, or maybe you're being called to the HR office because something went through, and it went through in your favor. So whatever is coming through is actually going to be very beneficial to you. It's going to help you gain the freedom that you want in order to make the necessary changes in your life. More money is coming through, maybe a new place of employment, or a new place to live, a house, or something like that. You're going to be moving and grooving and making a lot of great changes in your life, all because of this death of a situation. Okay? It could be an inheritance coming through, but I'm more so feeling like it's a change in employment, or a change in the circumstances of your employment. What else? What else? And this is also what these people may be talking about. They may be talking about how you may have gotten somebody fired. Not because you wanted them to be fired, but because you know they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing. And they were causing, maybe a tyrant. Just yeah, like somebody wasn't giving and taking, right? They were taking more than they were giving. And because there was no give and take, there was no compromise, there was no flexibility in how they may have been handling. This may be a boss of how they may have been handling or managing, their employees and managing situations at work. It's their fault. It's not your fault. You did not create this circumstance or the consequences, right? You didn't create that. You were just doing what was right. Yeah, and there's a completion because on the bottom there's the world. So there's definitely a completion coming through, and people are talking about it. People are talking about this. You are talk of the town right now. Seriously, you are talk of the town. Um, yeah, something is coming to an end. Somebody is losing their job for sure, for sure. Somebody is losing their job. Definitely, if this hasn't happened already, I need you to go into a space of meditation and really truly meditate. Clear your mind, clear your body of anything that is distracting you from receiving the messages from divine. Clear it out so that you may be able to receive those messages and that guidance on what to do next. Because it being divinely guided helps you make the right decisions for your life. No matter what you do, whatever's destined for you is going to happen. That's one of those things where I don't know if y'all, I'm old, so I'm showing my age. Back in the day, Goosebumps had these books, right? That basically it was you choose how the story would go. So each new chapter, at the end of that chapter, it lets you choose, okay, am I going to go this way or am I going to go that way? And if you choose whichever way you choose, it tells you the page to go flip to so that you can see how your story is going to turn out, right? I love those books because it gave you the choice. And me being me, I just read through it. After I had fun with the first time, the second time I just read through it just to see, what the changes and the outcomes would be. And I realized that the outcomes really didn't change depending on which way I chose. In fact, sometimes I chose completely different ways and still ended up with the same outcome. So that's for somebody to encourage you to remember that no matter what you do, whatever is destined and fated for you in your life is going to take place, right? You decide how easily it's going to happen or how much difficulty and obstacles you're going to have to face because maybe you chose a decision or made a decision that wasn't really the best, but hey, it is what it is. You experience whatever you need to experience and you're still going to make it to the end. So that's that type of energy that no matter what's for you will never escape your grasp. It's going to be there for you. It may take you longer to get there because you're making all these wrong turns, but you're still going to get there no matter what. Um, yeah, Page of Coins. So you've had a long journey. You had a long journey to get to where you're trying to get and get to where you're trying to go when it comes to your finances. You may have been in a service type industry for a very long time, and you don't have plans to go back, right? Um, but you're happy being in service to other people and helping other people. You seem like you're just a happy, helpful person, just period. Like you like to help others. But sometimes people can take advantage of that. They can see that, oh wow, this person is like really, really nice and really, really helpful. Okay, let me use and abuse them type of situation. Because under the sun, You have Six of Wands, so people recognizing you for all your great things. But then because they recognize this, you have the Ten of Wands under that, in which they don't like that. And they want to kind of like stress you out, put more on you than necessary, and just make your life a living hell. No more. Because under that, you have the Empress. No more. You are manifesting the abundance that you deserve and the life that you deserve. And it's all because of the choices and the decisions that you've made thus far. So people are talking about that. You are really truly the talk of the town about how um you defeated somebody big, like a big boss type of situation. Remember that emperor that came out? You defeated that. And while everybody else was scared of this person and, just like, oh my god, this person, this boss, this supervisor, this manager, whoever this is, we're so scared of him, we're so intimidated by this person and on all these things. And you were probably scared too. And that's why you had to cultivate some strength and courage within yourself. But once you cultivated that and you said enough is enough, well, like I said before, they picked the right one at the wrong time. What is this? And it's over, it's done. So just remember that. Oh wow, this card was still flipped over. Just remember that you got happy endings. It's gonna all work out for you. It really truly is. It's gonna work out for you. And that's beautiful. I like that. So that's it. I don't think I need to say anything more. I wasn't going to make this super long. I just felt that in my spirit that people were talking. People are checking out your social media. People are looking, trying to see what you doing, what you about, what's your next move. They're trying to figure it out. They won't be able to figure it out. Hell, you probably don't even know what your next move is. You haven't sat down and meditated about it and got divine guidance on what to do next. So they over here trying to figure it out. And you like, give me a moment. I got to go check in with my spirit guides and my higher self and my ancestors and the Most High. I got to go check in with my spirit team so they can let me know and give me counsel, right? And Family Ties, which is a Baby King, I think is his name. Kendrick Lamar is on there and on that song. That's his cousin or whatever. And there's a verse in which he said, the council said, let no one in, let nobody in. That's a message to you. At this time in your world, in your life, in your reality, no newbies. No newbies right now. Later on, yes. Right now, no. Everybody who's surrounding you right now has already revealed who they are and what they are about, and if they are supporting of you or not. They have already revealed themselves if you're watching this right now. So that means that you need to peep it, accept it, don't question it, don't try to make excuses for them or try to, no. Accept what you see, okay? Maya Angelou said it the best. When someone shows you who they are, you believe them, okay? It's time to believe what they show you, not what they say, because lies, okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. Lies. Their actions will never lie. Your intuition will spark up and it'll be like, because it wants you to peep something. Peep it. See it. Notice it. Do not make excuses for these people because they're not going to make any excuses for you. They're not going to hold your back. Okay? They're not going to have your back. They're coming and stabbing you in the back. So instead of, being worried about what they're saying and what they're doing, keep your faith and keep your hope, right? Stay in a peaceful disposition. Stay calm, okay? Stay at peace. Stay in that energy of love. They hate to see you happy. In the Bible, it says, your kindness would be like heaping hot coals on top of your enemies' heads. So stay calm, stay peaceful, stay loving, stay kind, because that is the greatest revenge on people who are haters. It's your love. All right. Love y'all. Bye.